the ground, and yeah, still preparing for the first skydive. It was very scary to see the aircraft, such a big aircraft, and you're just going to jump from that. Now when you skydive, you have to go on the edge of the aircraft and see where you're going to land. So for that you have to go the edge, look down, spot the place where you're going to land. Until and unless you don't spot, you don't jump. So this is the first jump from 13,000 feet with 2 instructors. They're just holding me and I didn't know what is happening. So again 2 instructors holding on both sides. This is, you do some skills when they take you. I mean in air, you have to show them that you can see the altimeter, what you're wearing, which altitude you are in, and then you can pull your parachute yourself. These are all things you have to tell them. Again 2 instructors. Now they have already pulled my parachute. In the first jump, they generally pull your parachute and they are away and I don't know where am I. So this was like, I didn't realize what's happening. This is the 4th level. In skydiving, you generally have 8 levels to pass and then you can go for your license. So this is the 4th level where you have only 1 instructor. Jumping, doing different maneuvers. In this, he's teaching me how to take turns, which is very difficult in air. Okay, now this is the 8th level where you are by yourself. I mean, you've already learned. But you go with an instructor. And after completing your course, you are certified. This is my 51st jump when I was coming back from the US. I mean, that was my last jump. And that I took a photographer and I went and I said, I want a good video of this jump. And this was, trust me, it was like you're really flying. You're of your own. This is last year I went to Dubai and I jumped there. Dubai. Okay, I went to Laos 2 years back. They were celebrating 450th year. And there I represented India. I was there, like 7 country people had come and I was the only Indian we represented. This is the Indian flag. Skydive in Laos. And this was the time when I jumped for the first time from the helicopter. This is with the demonstration team of Laos. These all people had come. This I jumped with the tricolor flag in US. This is again. This is the flag which I jumped. Again, I'm a demo jumper, so I keep jumping with this flag. This is Bishop Cotton. They were celebrating 150th year. This is of Blind Free India. Okay, now comes the base jump. Base jump is when you jump from buildings, antennas, span earth, and this is one of the world's most extreme sport. Jumping from a very low height with a single parachute, and the reaction time is very less if anything goes wrong. I mean, it takes like 5 seconds to come down. And I'm the only woman base jumper. There are 6 base jumpers who are in defense, so they are doing it. Okay. So one has to be qualified skydiver with no less than 200 skydives before attempting base jump. This is base jumping from KL Tower in Malaysia. This is, yeah. Again, I did my base jump with the Indian flag in Malaysia itself. Yeah. This is Utah again in US where I learned my base jumping. This is with the other base jumpers from other. This is again I'm getting ready to jump. And this is I've already jumped. And when after first jump, I mean there is a very small area where you can land. I mean base jump, you can jump from any place and you have to find a place to land yourself. There won't be any place. So you have to find one. Maybe you jump from a cliff and you again, land on a cliff. It's like that. So I was very happy when I did my first base jump. This is base jump in KL Tower. This is again, the KL Tower is around 1,000 feet high. So jumping from KL Tower, taking my position, because in base jump taking a position is very, very important. If the position is not good, then everything can go wrong. Again jumping, and that's a small area where you can see this is only the landing area, and it is surrounded by all trees and buildings. So you have to be very careful when you are actually landing. Okay, again getting ready for my jump. It is very scary to stand at the edge and look down. 1,000 feet. And then this is the KL Tower from where we jump. Base jumping again. Base jumping, just sitting. And this is a certification you get after the base jump. This is KL Tower against KL Tower. And then last year my name came in Limca Book of Records. This is because of base jumping. Okay, this is a small video. Now lately I've got into scuba diving, and I'm a dive master in scuba diving. Again, after 2 days I'm going to Port Blair to complete my IDC, that is the instructor's course in scuba diving. Scuba is a self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. I have logged 60 dives, then qualified open water advanced search and rescue diver. Okay, this is again underwater. I've unfurled the Indian flag at 60 feet. And then this was like last week I was in Port Blair doing my dive masters, so I was just instructing a student there sitting. This is all in Neil Island in Port Blair. This is what happens underwater when you're learning. You don't know what's happening. It's like haywire. All haywire. So this is the Indian flag. And now my kids, they are the youngest brother scuba divers of India. So again, this is learning when all of us were learning in Neil Island, all of us together. This is when we were coming back from the ferry, me and my kids. And this is, in scuba diving you have two stages, like you learn in confined water and then in open water. So first you learn in a swimming pool all the skills and stuff, and then you go in the sea and do that. So this is in Bangalore, they all are learning. And then went to Netrani and did a dives there. This is all. And after that again I got my certification. Now I have 2012, I have some goals. First is to skydive Everest. This is Everest skydive which none of the women has done so far. So I just want to prove to the world that Indian women are second to none. That's my main cause why I'm doing it. Secondly, I want to jump from Pitampura Tower in New Delhi and qualify as a dive master instructor in scuba dive. That's I'm going day after. So this is I went to Everest to do my skydive, but somehow I couldn't do it because of lack of funds and stuff. So most probably I should be going this year again to do it. Met some of the ministers for all support, and then from adventure tour operators, they awarded me. I'm a brand ambassador for the Flag Foundation of India. This is with Naveen Jindal, and some media coverage. Now, any questions anybody has? Yes, sure.
I think, thank you so much for being here. We're all, as Indians, I think we should be proud to have you. You're growing and putting our flag everywhere. And what goes through your mind when you jump the first jump, and how is it now? What do you think when you go for the 500th jump?
I'll tell you one thing. The only thing is if you start using your mind, I mean if you start thinking, you'll not be able to do anything. You just have to shut your mind and do it. Otherwise you'll be saying, okay, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. No, just go and do it.
Just do it. The same logic works for the first one and the 50th
yes,
one,
because,
right?
Yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, you have to do it, you have to do it. Or do it or don't do it.
Is it ever, I mean, get better? Like you are not scared after so many jumps? Or?
You do get that jittery feeling. See, it can go wrong.
Okay.
So that's why everybody says.
Yeah, base jumping is, I think it's even more riskier than
very,
this.
very.
So, I mean, how do you maneuver? I mean, you must be learning all these techniques, but
Yeah.
with all those buildings and, I mean, you're going and doing it in Malaysia and in, some tower here and there. How do you accustom yourself to the geography there?
You just see and, I mean, you learn. It just comes with practice, I think, and
Okay.
your own judgment. That's it. And shut your mind and just do it.
That's wonderful. I mean, we are really proud of you and thank you for being here. Thank you
Thank
so
you, sir.
much. Yeah.